to server, and I'll show you the server room.
All right.
Server room.
So this is not a computer server.
This is not a computer server. No, it's 100% legit here. Now these are unjacketed, so these have to stay in here. And these are 9-barrel servers, so we can
hooked up to the taps.
This is what, yes, exactly. So pretty much these are serving tanks, if you will. They're tanks that are vessels that hold the beer, and that's where you get your beer. So these connect to the taps, and that's that.
That is awesome.
That is awesome. So as you can see, there's a multitude of things going on here. There's tons of kegs, hops, pizza.
All right.
So we're a vegan brewery, but the brewers are not vegan. It doesn't matter. We like our pizza. There's lovely hops right here, kegs, and there's some fun barrel aged stuff going on in here.
I'm sure all the brewers at home will love all the regulators.
All the regulators there, yes.
So do you generally set all of your beers at the same pressure, or does it go by style?
Usually it sets the same pressure, but what I'll do is I'll usually force guard with CO2 to a certain pressure depending on the beer. So typically for a lot of brews I do 20, unless it was like Imperial Stout, I'll usually lean towards like 17 CO2. Then what we do is we hook up with a CO2 nitrogen blend, so it's 70% nitrogen, 30% CO2, and that's roughly 28. I'm sorry, I don't know the exact number, but yeah, so those are all pretty much set the same there. But yeah, it all depends on style. Like saisons, I prefer my saisons with higher carbonation, so I definitely want like bubbly, fizzy. Usually those I'll even do about 22 with the CO2, and I get pretty good results with that.
It's nice.
It is cold. It's chilly in here. Yeah. It's cold.
Can you tell our friends at home what tax determination tank means?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Man, I just work here. I really don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Oh, okay.
Now, these were actually from another brewery in the Chicagoland area. They closed down several years ago. Again, I couldn't really tell you who that was, so I don't know meaning of tax determination tank. Can you inform us on that?
Yeah, I can.
Hey!
Yes, depending on the brewery, you can determine your tax a number of ways, either by how much grain you purchase, or by the efficiency of your mash, or the best way is to determine it by the amount of beer that actually goes into your tanks. That way you're not being charged tax on grain or bad batches that might go down the drain, or for bad efficiencies, you're only getting taxed for the actual beer that's going to the servers.
Nice, okay. Which makes sense, and that's why I do a monthly report, if you will, and silver levels. Okay.
All right, we have to get Graham out of here because he's convulsing and shivering.
Can you tell?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Cheers to you. So that's our Belgian farmhouse ale.
That's excellent.
Pretty happy with that one. Get some fruity esters in there, but has a nice dry finish on it, which I personally enjoy. If you guys don't like me, dry finishes lead me to drink more and more. So
Farmhouse ale.
farmhouse ale there.
Farmhouse.
So what else do we have on tap here?
So don't feel bad. This is Young Grist Hopper. This is our Belgian IPA. Like a typical banana clove characteristics. Some grassy hops in there. This is off the south here.
Now, I'm just curious where Office Sow got its name. I mean, how do you come up with a name like Office Sow?
Oh, I can't give you that secret, unfortunately. Entails an ex-employee, and that's all you guys need to know from there.
Okay, all right, that works for me.
All right. So off the sour, it's kind of, I personally consider it like almost like an Abbey single. We added apricot to it. It's very apricot. Yep. Yeah, it's very subtle Belgian quality. It's a light drinker, and it's thirst quenching if anything. So, this is Blue Collar.
This is the one that was in the fermenter over there.
This is a fermenter number 2. This is one of our puppies right here, one of our babies. It's 100% 2-row, summit hops, just clean, drinkable, and it's a beer that we can crush all day and not blow our palates. And it's a lot of people who enjoy light beers, domestic beers, like it as well. So it's fairly common in this area. Very, very.
What some people would consider a nice lawnmower beer.
You can say a lawnmower beer, absolutely. A tad bit more malt though, which we always like. Right?
Yeah, always.
This is farmhouse beer, which I'll just give you that lovely pour. But it's our farmhouse ale again. So
It's an awesome farmhouse.
you guys are drinking these with me afterwards, right?
Yes.
Fantastic. All right. This is Southie Bitch Slap. This is our American Irish Red.
If I'm in your way, you guys.
So this is another one of our babies around here. It's one of our top sellers. It's just a drinkable red. The name derives from Southie Boston. It's a segregated Irish neighborhood in Boston, and Bitch Slap is some reference they use there. You have to ask Carson on that one. He's the one that grew up in that tough territory. So, dun dun dun. This is the panty dropper. Yeah, 100% 2-row, fermented with blueberries, and it's just drinkable, and ladies love it. So we love you, ladies. This is Big Blatant Justin, and this is our replica. This is 100% one of these Snamber Ale. Sorry, it's Snamber Ale. Replica is there's a multitude of breweries in Illinois that are doing this beer. We're doing it for a beer festival coming up soon in Oak Park. So we'll get to sample everyone's version of this beer. That's great. Sweet Delay. This is one beer that people can't get enough of. It's our version of a West Coast IPA. It's 100% Simcoe and Citra hops. It's quite crushable. It's juicy. It's fruity. It's delicious. Joe Daddy. Imperial Coffee Stout. Again, that's aged on 5 pounds of local Guatemalan roast. And Truest the Bitter. This is our peach IPA that we'll be bottling. It'll be on the shelves at place near you.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's get the lineup.
So we just ordered an automatic. Well, semi-automatic is pretty much technically most automatic you can get when it comes to. We just ordered an automatic technique, which is fantastic. Right now, what I'm doing, we made this thing we call like a Franken keg cleaner. So I'll sit down on a bucket and just clean the kegs up.